The world can be a cruel and unforgiving place, and I know that you have tried to do things the right way. So I'm asking you, begging you, to do the right thing now. Make the right choice. Help us find her. Tell us where to look for her. I truly believe it is never too late to do the right thing.
Savannah Guthrie making a new emotional plea to her mother's kidnapper. The Today Show host posting a new social media video nearly 6 months after her mother disappeared from her home. Investigators believe Nancy Guthrie was abducted on February 1st. This surveillance footage shows a masked man on her porch, and police found blood near the front door. After her disappearance, a series of ransom notes were sent to the family and various media outlets. Investigators say some of the demands are legitimate, others are extortion attempts. No suspects have ever been named, and the Guthrie family is still offering a $1 million reward for information in the case. Senior national correspondent Brian Entin is live in Arizona, has followed the twists and turns since this all started. So, Brian, do investigators appear to be any closer to actually finding Nancy?
So from the sources that I have, Nichole, unfortunately, I'm told that there's still no suspects. And I mean, they're working hard and they're making progress in the sense that they're going through leads, but I don't think they're any closer right now to a particular suspect. That's my understanding. I'm actually in Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood right now. The sheriff did an interview with one of the local TV stations over the last 24 hours, and he insisted that the case is still active, that it will be resolved. And he talked again about how there are several labs that are still working on the DNA in the case. So he seems to be hopeful that maybe the DNA evidence will eventually lead to something. But unfortunately, at this point, it doesn't seem that they are really getting much closer. The Savannah video is interesting, though, Nichole, and the timing of it is interesting. And I'm told that it was done in collaboration with law enforcement. And you just played a portion. If you listen to it, the words are very, very precise when she says she has a very specific message. She's clearly talking directly to the abductor, saying that we have done our part. I found that part to be particularly interesting. Did they end up paying some kind of money? What does she mean by we have done our part? We don't know, but I think those words were chosen carefully. And then she kind of, Nichole, seems to try to sort of get on the same level as the abductor who she's talking to, and almost seem like sympathetic when she says, you know, the world can be cruel. I know you tried to do the right thing. Kind of goes back to this theory that I've heard from retired FBI profilers for a while now. They believe the motive may not have been money and may have actually been someone trying to get to Savannah Guthrie to play on her emotions. It's just interesting that she's sort of trying to directly communicate with the person this way in this new video, Nichole.
All right, Brian, you also spoke with a profiler who apparently believes that these notes are from one person. Is that correct?
That's true. Jim Clemente, who is a famed retired FBI profiler who worked on the Unabomber case and many others, really dissected the notes. You know, there's two notes that we know that the FBI is taking seriously. The first, which was the ransom note, and then the second one that said she passed away and was with nature. And there are some times in the notes where the person says "are," like it's plural, multiple people behind this. But then there's a couple of times where whoever wrote them writes "me," like it's just one person. And Clemente believes that it is just one person, and that they were trying to make it seem like that there was more than one person, but it is in fact one person. He thinks also because if more people were involved, you'd have a better chance of someone trying to rat somebody else out to get the reward, that sort of thing, and we just haven't seen that happen.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.